Hi guys and welcome back, and today you can clearly see this is not Battlefield 1, this is Rainbow Six Siege. As I said in my last video, which was over a week ago, and I do really apologise for that. I really was trying to keep a good upload schedule of sort of every other day or every day, and I can figure a way of doing that with my internet, and I just want to get back into that routine again. I've sort of taken way too long doing this video, and I don't know really why. There's not really a particularly good reason for it. But as I said in the last video, I was going to expand my gaming basis, and I wasn't just going to stick to Battlefield 1. What I've done in the past on YouTube is I've stuck to just Call of Duty, and I've played that Call of Duty for a year straight until the next one comes out. And I think part of the reason that I took that big break was partly, as I said, I was getting bored of playing Call of Duty all the time, and I think if I'd expanded out to playing other games, I'd have been more tempted to keep going for a bit longer. So I'm going to try and keep things fresh and upload a few other games as well. And in that, I am loving playing Rainbow Six at the moment, so I may well be uploading a bit more of that. And where I was going with, as I said in the last video, I was going to be playing some other games, primarily Titanfall 2 and this. I started with Titanfall 2 for no reason other than that I picked it off the pile first. And I loved that game. I loved the first one so much. It was so much fun. It was just a really enjoyable game. It didn't really have much longevity because it didn't really have much content in it. But you could pick that up and you could have so much fun on that game. And I was really hoping for the same thing with Titanfall 2. And I picked it up, put it in, played the campaign. The campaign is excellent. It is incredibly good campaign. It's one of the best campaigns I've played in a very long time, and if you haven't ever played it, I definitely recommend picking it up purely just to play the campaign. However, I don't know what it is. It just seems to have lost that fun factor online. I don't know whether it's trying to be a bit more than the first one, which I understand why they're trying to make it a bit more than the first one. They're obviously trying to knock Call of Duty and the Battlefields off their AAA. They're the big games of the time, and they're trying to sort of obviously jump in that competitive market, and unfortunately I just don't think it's quite there. It needs to be still that sort of fun little bit fringe shooter. It should be something a little bit different, and I think it's trying too hard to be a Call of Duty or a Battlefield, and because of that I just don't think it's lost that fun factor. At least for me, I didn't find it as fun to play as the first one online. Whether I've just lost the sort of interest in the sort of double jumping and the double jumping and the grappling and the flying around the map, I just didn't really enjoy it. I've played it for a little bit. I probably should play it for a bit longer. I may well go back to it. I've got a couple of other friends who have got it as well, so I might play with them for a little bit, and we'll see if I can maybe enjoy it a little bit more than I have done already. That said, I also then played Rainbow Six Siege, and I put it in, and unfortunately, because it's a year old now, it had a lot of DLC content to download, so it took my internet a fair time to download it, which I have to say is a really good feature about Rainbow Six Siege. After you've bought the game, it is entirely free to play. I mean, you can buy the season passes and you can buy little things so you can get more unlocks for your weapons and you can unlock the operators a bit faster, but for the most part it is completely free, and you can play the game without spending anything more than it does to just buy the game in the original thing. As soon as you've bought the game, you have access to all of the operators. Yes, you will take your while to earn the 25,000 renown points to unlock them, but you can do that within the game. I think I haven't bought the season pass for season 2 yet, and I've got about 5,000-6,000 points before I can unlock one of the season 2 operators. And I think I'm going to go with Jackal first. He looks like a beast. Really looking forward to playing that. When I bought the game, I bought it from CEX, and it was 15 quid. Which, I mean, 15 quid for this game is an absolute bargain. If you can pop down to CEX and get it for 15 quid, I would highly recommend it. It is super fun. Though there are some negative parts to it. Now, this game in general, as I said, is super fun. I really enjoy it. It's got a really high skill cap on it, and the main way of getting better at the game is just playing it more and understanding the maps. I still don't really know all the maps particularly well. I only know where about 50% of the cameras are, so I'll be sort of walking around and it's like, "You've been spotted." Where have I been spotted from? And I'll just sort of spin around a couple of times going, "There should be a camera somewhere. I cannot see this thing anywhere. I don't have a clue where this bloody thing is." And over time, I will eventually work out where they all are. And that's, I think, where you get a lot better as the player. And yet again, I've gone completely off topic. I do apologise for keep doing this. My brain works in a very bizarre way, and I'll sort of be talking about something, and something else will pop into my head, and I'll talk about that, and then I'll go back and I go, what was I actually talking about? Ah, yes, the bad points of this game. And the bad points of this game primarily start with the matchmaking. The matchmaking system is bad. You can sit in lobbies and you can get dead lobbies. If someone leaves a lobby whilst it's doing the matchmaking system, it just kills the lobby off. It won't find someone else, and you just have to leave and restart it. And if you're not paying 100% attention, like I'm not usually when I'm waiting for a game to pop, I'll be sitting playing on my phone or something, I will sit in a lobby for 10 minutes going, what the bloody hell's going on? I can't find a game. Why is this happening? I mean, this shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be something where you can literally lose a lobby just because one player's left out of it. And I'd have thought over a year this game's been out for now, this would have been sort of a primary thing that would have been addressed by Ubisoft when developing the game. And I've been talking to a few people that I play with, and they've played the game for obviously a little bit longer than a week that I have. They've played it for the full development cycle of the game, and the matchmaking hasn't really improved in that whole time. And I can't really see how Ubisoft haven't gone, you know what, I think this probably needs to be touched up and sorted out here. How that guy didn't see me, I don't know. He must have literally kicked my feet as he walked through past me. I'm quite glad he didn't see me, and as I managed to pick up the rest of his teammate and win the game, I mean, he's probably going to be quite sick about that. But off topic again. I can't help myself. Keep doing it. I can't believe there's not something that Ubisoft have sat down and gone, you know what, we need to fix this. The matchmaking is not working properly in this game. We need to sort this out. And I really hope that over the next, we've got a whole nother year of DLC with this season pass coming up. Also, I have to say, the season pass for this, £24. Why on earth is DICE's season pass £40, the same price as the game? It's ridiculous. I don't want to dig at DICE, not just DICE, is it? It's EA with Battlefield 1. I don't know why Battlefield 1's DLC is so expensive. It's wrong. I really hope that in the future of Battlefields, maybe the next one that comes out, we will get the maps all for free, and I think it would keep the game fresher for longer. But I've gone off topic again. I was meant to be talking about Rainbow Six. As I said, the matchmaking's bad, but the main thing that I struggled with when playing through this game was purely the casual multiplayer experience. It was awful. It was just filled with team killing and leaving. That was all it was. I was so happy when I managed to get to rank 20 and unlock ranked, and the team killing just ceased. I don't know what the obsession with team killing is in this game. Like, how it is enjoyable, how it's fun for anyone to do. It just seems such an obnoxious way of playing or just doing anything. I don't know why you'd want to do it. It infuriates me that people want to play like that. But once you unlock ranked, you do sort of pass by that, and it is a much more enjoyable experience. I would also recommend getting a mic for this game. You can pick one up so cheaply now. It's definitely worth doing, and you can make some really good friends online. I've made some great friends through playing on consoles and things like that. But anyways, this is the end of this. These are my first impressions. For the most part, really good game. A few little things that need to be niggles that need to be sorted out, but for the most part, it's a really good game. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I hope you will enjoy seeing some more Rainbow Six Siege. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye for now. Bye.